Should Joe Biden be impeached?
I'm not going to say yes or no. All I'm going to tell you is I don't like Biden, but I think we got to get away from just because we don't like something somebody does that's in office, we got to get away from the bullshit of impeaching them or recalling them.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's a dangerous precedent to set.
Right, it's true. It's a little too partisan.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And, I just think you need to get away from it. We need to quit impeaching a president because he does something that we don't like.
Right.
We got the option of voting him out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
My concern is Joe Biden's done a lot already to kind of damage the American economy. He's done a lot to damage, obviously, our international policies. Can we withstand 3.5 years of Democratic leadership is my question.
I don't think so. That's why I voted for Trump.
Me too. That's why I voted for Trump too. And so I'm just thinking, what tools do we have in our, what can we do?
The point is that if you impeach Biden, does not mean you're going to get Republican leadership.
Of course.
What you're going to do is you're going to go from the frying pan into the fire because Kamala Harris is going to be 10 times worse.
Yep.
She is incompetent in the job she has, so why would she be good in the next level? She's already... Have you ever heard of the Peter Principle? Where you take one step higher in a job than what you're capable of doing? That's what she's done.
She's underqualified for the highest position in all the land.
Yeah, I mean, she should never have been vice president. She was chosen for one reason. We know that.
Right.
Come on, honestly.
Yeah, because Democrats are the masters of identity politics. People voted for her or voted for Biden because he had a black female vice president, and that was enough to convince a lot of people to vote for the Democrats.
Exactly. It's exactly right. That's why they did, because you're not going to convince me that Joe Biden, who's 78 years old, was qualified or capable of being president 15 years ago, maybe, but not today. And I'm saying that I voted for Trump, but I'm going to tell you right now, I didn't like everything Trump did either, but I still don't think you need to impeach a president every time you see something you don't like.
Right.
And it's the same thing as the recall petition in California, the recall petition in Florida. Just because you have a governor that does things that you don't like, you just vote him out the next election if you don't like him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear that.
So, to me, it's like, we got to quit this, and the cancel culture type stuff. That's ridiculous too. Somebody said something 30 years ago, and all of a sudden it comes up now he's fired from his job.
Yeah, we should kind of have statute of limitations on that.
Yeah, we should have some common sense is what we should have. And a lot of people in this country have no brains.
Right.
Just like, let's touch on another subject: people that refuse to get vaccinated. I don't think the mask is the answer. I think what there should be is vaccine mandates. We should mandate the vaccine. Nobody can work if you don't have one. You can't draw unemployment. You can't get food stamps. You can't get anything. What incentive to get vaccinated, right? Because right now it's just a lot of ignorant redneck BS going around that, I'm afraid to put that in my body. Give me a break. We've been vaccinated for smallpox. We've been vaccinated for tuberculosis, diphtheria, polio. Shall I go on and on? Because these were all diseases that were killing people right and left. And then all of a sudden we came up with vaccinations, and we, for the most part, eradicated these diseases. So get out, get the vaccine. What's the big deal?
I hear that. No, I mean, what you say, you make a lot of sense. So another question I have for you is, obesity has been determined to be the number one controllable risk factor for COVID complications. So if you have a 25-year-old who's obese, he is far more likely to succumb to a COVID complication than a 25-year-old who, takes his health seriously and kind of fit. Do you think that we should have health mandates now where, people, if they're obese, should also be penalized? Because that, for not all people, but for some, it's a controllable type of situation.
Don't get me wrong. I'm an American. I don't like to be told what to do.
Man, God bless.
I don't like to be told what I have to do.
Right.
All right. But I think we got to use common sense, and we're not doing it.
Right.
As far as the obesity thing, okay, let's face it. Sugar and sweets, they cause you to be obese. Fried foods, they cause you to be obese. Do we eliminate them? No. We just have to educate people. Like my wife and I, that's why we're out walking. We've been on diets trying to lose weight, because we know the ill effects of all these foods that you eat.
Yep.
I've lost over 50 pounds in 3 months.
Congratulations.
It's hard, but...
That's a lot of weight in 3 months. You're putting in the work.
Big change in diet. Big change in diet.
Oh, that's 90% of it. A little bit is fitness, but most of it's diet.
We walk every night we can. Yep. Big thing is diet. You just got to eat more sensible.
Right.
But
are you adding some weightlifting too to that?
Not yet.
Good.
Not right now. I got a rare form of leukemia, so my energy levels are pretty low. But the walking sometimes will zap me for the rest of the night. So we'll get our weight down a little more, then we're going to look at doing that, because muscle burns fat, number
Exactly.
one. You know, it serves as a motor.
Yep.
You know, so yeah, it does, and we need to do it, but get a little bit further down, maybe another 15 pounds, and then we're going to look at doing something. To be honest with you, I don't really want to go to a gym right now because of the COVID. You know, I mean, like I said, I got a rare form of leukemia, so I get the COVID, it could kill me.
Right.
You know, so.
Well, I will say that we're all cheering for you in your recovery, and keep doing what you're doing. And you know, thank you again for your opinions.
Well, thanks for hearing me out. I mean, I know that I'll probably be a little controversial, but
okay.
you know, it's what it is.
Politics is always controversial. Thank you, sir.
Yep. Thank you.
Thank you.